Hello everybody, it is Monday, June 15th, and today is part 2 of my W's. Jumping right in. World Party. Band that I think was really important in that time frame between the late 80s and early 90s, as the 80s pop was coming to an end and 90s alternative rock and grunge was starting to take over. This album is 86, so it's an earlier part of the World Party one, but even a song like Ship of Fools was a pretty big hit. What's neat about this one is it says it's a for promotion only, so I'm not sure how I got it, but shh, don't tell. The Who's next? Bab O'Reilly, Bargain, Going Mobile, Behind Blue Eyes, Won't Get Fooled Again. Very similar to almost a greatest hits album for The Who. And surprisingly, other than Tommy, it's the only Who album I own. Will the Circle Be Unbroken? This is technically a nitty-gritty dirt band album, but because of all the guest stars, I've chosen to put it under W. Again, like Tommy, it's one that I'm willing to admit I may be wrong on, but hey, it's my collection. Put it wherever the hell I want. But kind of cool is all the artists that are on it, other than nitty-gritty dirt band. Randy Scruggs, Chet Atkins, Bella Fleck, Roy Acuff, Carter Family, Johnny Cash, June Carter Cash, Roseanne Cash, Emmylou Harris, Levon Helm, John Hyatt, Bruce Hornsby, Roger McGuinn, John Prine, Earl Scruggs, Ricky Skaggs. So it's pretty good for a country western / bluegrass album. A 2-pack from Wings. This one, which is it's a triple, 6 albums. 3 albums, 6 sides. Wings Over America, and then Band on the Run, which is obviously, as far as Wings albums, this is the big one. Kind of always cool that other than the members of Wings, there were 6 celebrities, movie stars also on the cover. For me, Christopher Lee is the one that stands out, especially since he was in the couple of Star Wars movies. 2 from one Edgar Winter, and then 1 Johnny Winter. The Brothers Winter albums. And then 2 that have a little bit of a Rush story to them. The first one is the band Wireless. I couldn't find too much about these guys online. I know the reason I picked this up was it was produced by Geddy Lee. On the bottom. And then it's also on Anthem Records, which Anthem was definitely best known for Rush. As the story goes, Rush was instrumental in Anthem's history only because they were looking for a label where they could have a little better control over their own music, and frankly couldn't find a label to pick them up to start with. And then the last one, and then this is what I'm listening to right now, is Max Webster. Again, I mean, Max Webster's not a proper name, so putting this under W, I'm probably really wrong. Actually, the more I think about it, I think I've got this in the wrong place. But be that as it may, it's Kim Mitchell is the big name anyone will know with this. But this one has the song Battle Scar on it, and it's what I'm listening to right now. Turn it up a little bit. And it features the guy from Rush, along with Max Webster on this one. A lot of times in Rush's earlier lifespan, Max Webster opened for them quite a bit. So that's it for today, the end of W's. Tomorrow is going to be a combination of X, Y, Z, and then the day after will be one specific Y band that I have an awful lot of albums from. The week may finish off with me kind of doubling back to the start to actually film a version of A, which I initially did as an Instagram story, and I kind of like to have some sort of documented proof I did it. So that's it for today, part 2 of W, and we'll be back tomorrow with X, Y, and Z. See you then.